Hello and welcome to the Leaders of Tomorrow, the only show right now on Indian television where you, the MSME, get center stage to voice your opinions and thoughts. This is ETNA's special daily initiative to give MSMEs and entrepreneurs the opportunity to be front and center in every industry and area that matters to you. Tonight, we are featuring two companies on our Small Giants segment, Bizongo and Fluid AI. The packaging industry is highly fragmented with multiple players fighting for their slice of the pie, and yet against this landscape, Mumbai-based Bizongo has built an online B2B packaging solutions marketplace that's gaining rapid traction across industry factions. Pooja Jain has more.
Offering enterprise customers an online and on-time packaging procurement platform for buyers and sellers alike is Bizongo. Built upon a robust, scalable platform, Bizongo promises secure transactions and streamlined vendor communication. Given its emphasis on providing customers choice, we explored how Bizongo conducts business on the go.
As a recent IIT graduate and first-time entrepreneur, very curious to understand what motivated you to pursue an opportunity in the packaging procurement space in particular.
Not only the founders or me per se, but all the initial members who had joined the team were very, very entrepreneurially driven. They wanted to sort of add value in a different way than they were already doing through their existing jobs or curriculum per se. But the packaging industry itself did not come to us very, very serendipitously. We wanted to sort of go ahead and add a B2B tech platform feel to it. That is where we started off from. We understood that the SMEs, both on the demand and the supply end, were very, very fragmented. And we discovered that there were many, many industries which needed our attention per se, but we decided to deep dive with an industry which was booming at a 15% CAGR, which is already $40 billion in value only domestically, and be there, fight it out for a couple of years, understand it, build revenues, and then keep our platform scaling.
What are some of the biggest pain points plaguing the packaging industry, and how is Bizongo designed to bridge those gaps?
So to be very honest with you, we'll kind of subdivide the entire business into two main fronts, two main inefficiencies that we are solving. Firstly would be the cost saving angle. The cost saving angle comes into forefront because of the fact that ultimately we are building a procurement enabler, a one-stop procurement shop where you can actually look at all the purchase orders you have raised, all the invoices, delivery tracking getting done in the most efficient way. These are small facets where we kind of plug the loopholes completely. Our buyers are able to find value, and we give a lot of cost-saving analytics as well to make sure that the final delivery of the product and on-timely delivery is done extremely well. And the other angle would be the revenue upscaling. And why that is also done very efficiently is because our big QSRs, our mid-size e-commerce players, the robust FMCG players that we cater to, all of us come to us with specific application-oriented problems in mind. So revenue upscaling getting done through customizations, through probably branding, functional design, and cost-saving angle getting done through the platform, and again supply curation.
Innovation is typically not the first word that comes to mind when one thinks of packaging solutions. That said, how is innovation reflected in the design and development of the Bizongo platform?
As you rightly pointed out, it doesn't come very intuitively that as an industry probably there's a lot of innovation to add as such. But having said that, in the last 6 months or so, we have understood that product innovation slash industry innovation also plays a very, very important role. That is why when we came up with a Bizongo packaging lab and the design lab concept, where we actually look at use cases, understand functional design approaches, understand graphic design, how branding is to be done, and then through those specific use cases, we add a lot of value to our buyers.
How do you balance catering to a range of industries with varying requirements and yet in parallel place an emphasis on achieving economies of scale?
Again, at the very heart of the business, there is this technology enabler. There is this platform which allows you to track and maintain documents, to have analytics staring right at your face, to know which delivery is happening at which warehouse at which point of time. That is what gives us a major push in front of the buyer, be it a mid-sized or a large-scale enterprise. And our ability to move from a category A to a category B point becomes extremely easy. At the heart of all of this, B2B procurement as a whole has to be tied with power of choice, power of good delivery, power of good payment options and financing, and that technology platform being at the heart of it. So if that is done efficiently, I think it is very easy for us to go ahead and scale up to other industries.
For a player in this space to flourish, it often requires bringing innovative credit solutions into the fold. Your thoughts?
So we have tie-ups with most of the prominent NBFCs and banks at this point of time, where we implement very innovative credit solutions, right from a sales invoice discounting to an overdraft facility to even working capital loans for our sellers. So that beautiful fintech ecosystem is also getting built up. And again, B2B tech as a business, if you want to scale up, you cannot scale it up if your financial or your payment ecosystem is not built well. And we've been focusing a lot on that, and we will continue to do so.
What fuels the entrepreneurial spirit here at Bizongo, and what's next?
So it's not that it's financially rewarding. It's rewarding to know for a fact that people trust your services. People kind of have put their faith in you. They trust the fact that when I buy goods from this platform, they're quality checked. They are coming through a particular channel which can be assured and trusted. And we will build on this trust deficit which currently exists in our economy and make sure that B2B tech flourishes as we go ahead.
By owning the procurement process end to end, and with an eye towards enhancing purchase analytics and supply chain logistics, Bizongo is rewriting industry best practices. With over 50% of the company's revenue coming from a repeat customer base, therein lies its biggest proof point. As a platform for packaging materials, Bizongo appears to be making procurement painless.